If you're running a brick and mortar business, raising some kiddos, and juggling all of life's offerings, let's be real and call you what you are. You, my friend, are a rebel woman. You've put your blood, sweat, and tears in creating a storefront that lights you up, serves your clients well, and contributes significantly to the community you love. You are my hero. And I'm pretty sure we could sit down and talk shop for hours because I get it. I have a brick and mortar business myself for over 12 years, a handful of kids, and a few passion projects that I love, like this one. Hey there, everybody. My name is Melissa Rose, and I am your visibility coach for brick and mortar businesses who want more clients coming in their doors. I have a passion for helping and serving those who are also living life on the edge, going for their dreams, and creating a legacy through their kick-ass business. In this podcast, we're going to share the nitty-gritty of running a successful brick and mortar business. We're going to share stories, we're going to talk strategy, and we're going to learn practical tips that leave you inspired, empowered, and equipped to create the life of your dreams. Are you ready? Let's get real. Hey there, Rebel Women. How are you? Melissa here. So good to be here with you. I am super excited about today's episode. In fact, it's a big one, and I am not going to do too much small talk here at the top of the episode because there is a lot of content that I want to get through. For studio owners, you know that we have seasons in our business that are a little bit busier than others. Summer is not one of those. For many studio owners, summer tends to be the time when we retreat and go and re-energize ourselves by going to workshops or seminars or getting training for ourselves. It also is a time when you may take your dance team or your students on a retreat yourself. That would be energizing to you as well. And it's also a time that we look back at our inner office or our back end office and clean up some things and get some things better. And that is so that the fall season, when most of us ramp up again, can be maximized. So that just doesn't happen in August and September. We work at that, and you know that. And I wanted to give you this episode because most studio owners have a first class free or a first week free or a discounted trial process. And I want to make sure you all are putting that everywhere you can for free. Before you talk about Facebook ads, Google ads, any of that, let's make sure you are optimizing all the free that there is, okay? So before we dive in, my name is Melissa Rose. I am a studio owner myself for 12 years. I have the Dancing House. It's my brick and mortar, as well as Dance on Demand, which is an online membership for people who grew up dancing and miss it or want to learn how to dance. And I also have this podcast where I share visibility strategies for other studio owners who want to grow and scale and make more bank in their bank account and have more time so that they can be truly present with those they love. All right, so that's my goal for you, is that we can have a brick and mortar that runs itself and that is making money for us and creating that time freedom for us so we can live our best life every single day. How does that sound? Sounds so good, right? If you are interested in learning more about working together, I do offer one-on-one coaching. You can grab a 20-minute coaching call with me. This is time to meet face-to-face via Zoom. Or you can fill out a one-to-one coaching application. So all of that is at MsMelissaRose.com, and click the Work With Me tab, and you can choose one of those two options. Otherwise, I do have some free resources as well. So if you are newer in business, or maybe if you're not newer in business but have never done a Google My Business page, I have a Google workshop that is really good and getting your SEO top-notch so that you are the only option in town for your business in your industry. And then I also have my workshop, 3 visibility strategies you must be doing in your brick and mortar business. So grab those completely free. Again, MsMelissaRose.com, and then click the Work With Me tab. All right, guys, we are going to dive right in. I'm super excited. 20 places to put your opt-in for free. All right, here we go. Number 1. On your website above the header, all right? So you go to your home page of your website, and right at the top, you're going to have first class trial, or click your week free here, okay? Make sure you're putting it there. Number 2, a custom landing page. So for our business, thedancinghouse.com first class free. Now, there's many reasons to have a set alone landing page. First and foremost, it just makes it a lot easier to send people. Okay, and it's just prettier when you send it out to people. You can also, when you're posting, as we're going to talk about here, you're going to have it, people are going to see it, and then you can have your graphic auto-populated to match for your Facebook ads later on, all of that. So you want to have a standalone opt-in page, okay? This is, again, so many reasons, and I'm not going to go into all of it, even though I'm doing that right now a little bit, but you'll be able to track it, and all this fun, exciting stuff. So have a custom landing page. Number 3, a pop-up. So you're on your website, after 15 seconds or so, have a pop-up come up of that first class free or week free, whatever it is for you. And make sure you can have this in the settings of, maybe it's for new people only, or only show it to people 10 times and then don't show it anymore. Or you can have it show up every time. I personally like it not to pop up right away. That just, to me, is too jarring. So I often will just leave the website if it does it and not even look at it. But here's the deal. What is your reaction when you get a pop-up? Do you X out of it and then meander a little bit through the website, and then you're like, shoot, I want that pop-up again? That's why you want to have the heading or a button up on top telling about that free trial or first class or whatever it is for you. Okay, so pop-up. Number 4, this leads into that, is the navigation bar. So once that pop-up is gone, we want people to be able to find it. So yes, you can have it above the header, but then again in the navigation bar, repetition, guys. People need to see it over and over. So we want to make sure we're getting what they want. We want them to get that free trial, that coupon, whatever it is, and we want them to get that. That's our way to get them. And our best way to get them, and we want to make sure we're not missing out. All right, number 5. So now we're away from the website, and we are going to make sure our opt-in is in all blog posts. So if you have been following me, you know that you are going to do a blog post at least once a month, and make sure you are putting your opt-in there, because that blog post is helping your SEO. So if people are coming to your website that are new, that are cold, they're going to maybe check things out, and your blog is the best place to kind of get a synopsis of who you are, what you do, and who you serve. So make sure that opt-in is there. This one is fun. Number 6, have your 404 error page redirected to your opt-in page. Okay, are you following me? So if you have a link that isn't working, and this can be set in the back-end office, so it will ask you, where do you want the error page to go to? Like if you have a link that isn't working anymore, or a landing page or a page on your website that isn't working more, where are you sending people to? Most people, and it usually like on most softwares, it will usually go right back to your home page, but you can preset that so it goes to the landing page of your opt-in. Okay, so do that. All right, number 7. Okay, number 7 here is a little bit advanced, and there's a couple schools of thought behind this. So I'm going to say what it is, and then I'm going to tell you the different schools of thought. Okay, so social share. So at the bottom of your website, for example, you're going to have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever platforms you are on, and those are your social shares. So if you click on them, if somebody clicks on them, it will take the content of that page of your website and bring it over to social, okay? And then there will be the icon that you choose, or whatever, the graphic you choose, and the copy that you choose, okay? And it gives people an opportunity to shout you out. Now, what you can do is on that landing page of your opt-in, you can have social shares at the bottom, and then people can share that for you. And then it's kind of that third-party testimony for you. Now, there's 2 schools of thought. You can have the social, that's hard to say, y'all, the social shares icon on the bottom of that landing page. And then some people will say, no, don't do that, because then it takes them to social media and gets them off your platform. Well, if we're doing it for marketing purposes so that they're taking your content and sharing it on their social platform, it's a personal preference, but you can then program what is said. So you have the ability in the back office of your software what it should say. First class free at the dancing house. Grab your pass or whatever it is, and then that can be said on social share. So that is a little bit more advanced, but could totally be done and gives your people an opportunity to shout you out. All right? Okay, number 8. Just double check this, because this one is like, oh my gosh, duh, yes, I've done this, but double check. Sometimes those links aren't working. Sometimes it's you didn't do it and you thought you did. Make sure in all your bios you have your opt-in. Not your website, your opt-in. Okay? So that's the reason for that landing page. So wherever you are, so just go to all of them really quickly and make sure they work. Your link in bio on Instagram, and you have all the things listed. Make sure that opt-in is like first. Number 9. Pinned on your Facebook page. Same thing. So on your Facebook page, make sure it's the first thing people see as they scroll down. Make sure you create a post and it's pinned at the top there so people can see it. If you are speaking or guesting or being a guest expert on a podcast or anything, make sure it is in your bio. This sets you apart from the amateurs, right? Most people will have their business in their bio, but they will not have the opt-in. So what you could do is, especially if it's, I'm going to just pick on podcasts because that's what we're listening to. So if you're a guest on a podcast, I will have your business bio. I'll have your bio, but you can hyperlink the name of your business and hyperlink your opt-in there. So it'll say the dancing house, but when you click on it, it'll take you straight to the first class free versus the home page of your business. Make sense? So do that on any bio that you have and make sure it's directing people to that opt-in. All right, your email signature. Again, another place that is like a no-brainer, like, duh, I knew this is like 101, but double check it. And is it current? Now, not just your email signature, but how many emails do you have, y'all? Okay, do you have a personal one? Do you have a business one? I put it on both. And if you have a team member that is doing email out to the peoples on your behalf, make sure their email signature has the opt-in in there, okay? All right, now 12 through 17. These are all places you should be posting, and not just once, but consistently. And I have been genuinely blocking out time in my calendar every Thursday to post in these places, and these are your groups, all right, on Facebook. We are local brick and mortar businesses. Are you taking advantage of all the groups in your neighborhood, in your city, in your 20-mile radius? How far do people come to see you? You should have, just a little side note, take a couple hours or have your admin or somebody help you out and find all the Facebook groups that make sense for you to be posting in. And then you take a list of that and you delegate time every week to post inside those groups. So for example, we have networking groups, business, okay, professional groups that I post in. I have the moms groups in all the neighborhoods, 20-mile radius surrounding areas, the moms groups. The neighborhood groups, okay, so that's more local, obviously. Your community groups, the city community group, okay, the word of mouth of your town. And then any churches or faith places that will let you post. It used to be back in the day, put it in your church bulletin. Now they have groups where you can post stuff, especially if you have a free offer, especially if you have a free event. Maybe you have a free event. Now, I do this and I get so much business from this because people are commenting They want to come. They ask about it. So I do this not only for my opt-in, but I do this for the free things we offer in our studio as well. So make sure you're doing that. Okay, the next two are for when you're out and about in the community, all right? I know I go to a lot of networking things with other business owners, and they're always asking for my card. So for those of you that actually carry business cards and hand them out, good for you, but make sure on your business card you have a QR code or the opt-in website. So again, back to that landing page that you have, make sure you have it on your business card, okay? So there, and then if you're like me and always forget your business cards, you make sure you create a contact in your phone. So I have myself as a contact that I then can share my contact information with anybody. And I don't just have my website for the studio, I have my opt-in website, thedancinghouse.com/first class free. All right, so that's 18 and 19. And then number 20, this one is another one that's a little bit more advanced, but it's super smart. All right, if you have a referral program, listen up. So when somebody buys from you, make sure it is on the receipt of your business. So when you email receipts out to people, make sure on the bottom you say thank you, and then you have the link for your opt-in, and then include your referral program. That gives people an incentive to refer you out because of that referral program, and then they have the link right there to send to somebody. And you could even say in the bottom there, hey, if you know somebody who would love the Dancing House, send them this link above, and you both will get the referral credit. All right, so on your receipts, include that. All right, guys, that's 20 places to put your opt-in. Are you doing all 20? I would love to hear from you. DM me over on Instagram, Brick and Mortar Visibility, and let me know which ones you're going to do. Let's set you up for huge success this fall. All right, and by doing all of these, you are setting yourself up for big success coming in the near future. I bet some of you are going to see results immediately. All right, everybody, I hope you loved this episode. This one was super fun for me to put together. I would love it if you are not already to come on over to Facebook and go to the Rebel Women Tribe. That is where I come in every week to share with you the nitty-gritty of running a studio business. I come and share what is happening right now. Sometimes it's really raw and meaty, and other times it's more inspirational, but whatever it is, it's every Friday morning that I come in. Plus, it's a great time for all of you to connect and learn from each other and meet each other and all the good things that a Facebook group does. So come on over to the Rebel Women Tribe in Facebook or message me on Instagram, Brick and Mortar Visibility. All right, guys, have a great week. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you same time, same place next week. Peace. Bye-bye.